Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. S. I want to read you a story that I used to read to my children when they were little, and they really liked it. And the name of the story is called Zero, and the author is Catherine Atashi. Doke. Zero was a big round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in the center. Every day she watched the numbers line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She wanted to count too. But how could a number worth nothing become something? Zero felt empty inside. She watched one having fun with the others. One was solid and strong with bold strokes and square corners. Zero was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like one, then I can count too, she thought. So she pushed and she pulled, she stretched and she straightened, she forced and flattened, and finally she became zero. She sighed. Becoming like one was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned and tried to become 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched in and puckered to try to be a 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? 0 had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, they'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. So 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing, right into 1, who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has a value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I am open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more? Asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, here's something new to try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more. Let's count again, starting with 10. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and what's next? 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. We do count more, they cheered. 0 and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her center. I hope you liked that story as much as my kids did. Thank you very much.